Welcome back to Virginia This Morning.
Richmond area takes decorating to a different level during the holidays.
Oh, it certainly does. We showed you West End Street last week. Well, today and tomorrow we are continuing our Virginia This Morning Tacky Lights tour. Virginia This Morning's Christina Kolock takes us south of the river.
We're right around the corner from Chesterfield Town Center, but you'll see a completely different type of Santa spirit here on Featherstone Drive.
The street boasts 2 stops listed on the Tacky Lights tour. Is the membership on that list an honor or an insult?
Well, I wouldn't consider it an insult by any stretch. It's definitely an honor. I mean, it's nice to have people, going out and look at Christmas lights, and they just enjoy the holiday season. Really, I mean, I definitely would not take that as an insult at all.
Sean started decorating his family's home while he was in high school over a decade ago.
It started out with just outlining the house, and then it just grew. We just started buying more and more lights, and we're almost out of room to put lights.
His inspiration lives diagonally down the street. Betty Warfel says her family started getting crazy with their Christmas decorations back in 1985 or 1986.
From the north, we all had colored lights, and we saw white lights everywhere, and we thought we should instigate and put up some colored lights. So we started off small and just outlined the door, and then they came out with the moving lights, the motion lights. And I remember the first time I got some of those and put them up. My daughter came home from school, and she was so embarrassed. She said, "Mom, the house moves." And so I said, "Well, I think it looks nice." And she went to school the next day, and all the kids were asking her, "Is that your house with those lights? Boy, that's great." And she comes home, everybody liked the lights, so she thought it was great. So we've been doing it since then, so it's a long time.
The whole family helps.
I do bottom work and go around and check lights and stuff like that. My son does all the high stuff, and Wendy comes up with more ideas and tries to put out more stuff, new things each year. And my husband is the lackey. He carries stuff and cleans off the yard and things like that.
And the whole neighborhood enjoys the fruits of their labor.
Our neighborhood association gave us a Spirit of Christmas award one year.
So when do the Featherstone Drive families start blueprints for their bright light setup?
When we take them down. I start, yeah. All year long, think about them, the new things we want to do.
The designs change each holiday season.
The music is the newest thing, and on the porch roof, doing the lights back and forth. I did that this year. Get more lights out up there. We usually just do around the edge, but just wanted to add a little more color up there.
Color and creativity show the Christmas spirit.
I would say my favorite part is definitely the reindeer and sleigh. It's the toughest thing to do, but it sets it apart from most people.
So what will we find on Featherstone Drive next year?
I think we're scaling down because we're getting older and it's getting harder and harder to do.
I'd like to scale more up. We have differing opinions on that.
It's not the North Pole, but you can find reindeer, snowmen, and even bears here in Midlothian.
Getting into the spirit
Looks
of things.
Great. That looks great.
Hey, tomorrow morning we are going to be heading to a different part of Central Virginia for the Tacky Light Tour, Richmond City.